What's up guys, Bob Buskirk here at ThinkComputers, and today we're taking a look at our first power supply from Be Quiet. It's their Dark Power Pro 10, and this really is one of the sexiest power supplies I've seen. It is also 80 plus gold certified, so let's just go ahead and check it out. The Dark Power Pro 10 comes in a very nice box. Large picture of the product on the front lets us know it is the 550 watt version and that it is 80 plus gold certified. On the back, it's actually pretty cool. They give you a whole layout. They list all the features obviously, but they also give you a whole layout of all the cables that are included. I really like that. So, if you're at the store, you don't know how many cables a lot of power supplies have. On the back, they give you all of the cables here so you know exactly what you're getting, as well as a full layout of, the dimensions of the power supply. It's of course important if, this might be a larger power supply and it may not fit in your case, but it is a normal size, but they do give you the layout there, which I do like. Getting inside should be pretty simple here. Go ahead and open this up and move that out of the way. And as you can see, everything is nicely packaged inside. We have our user's manual here. Pretty nice user's manual, nice and big and everything. Here's where all of our cables will be, I think. Let's see, get this box here. And we'll open that in just one second. As far as other accessories go, we do have a power connector, and this is not for the US, which is kind of weird to see. This is a power connector, but of course it's the EU version. And then we have a bunch of headers here for different things. We're not really sure what this is. This is an OCK button. Not really sure what that does. Of course, we're going to get into that in the review. And we're going to go ahead and get all this other stuff out here as well. So we have, what's in here? We have cable ties. We have headers for, it looks like fan headers. Well, that's really cool. So your fans will connect directly into the power supply, which I really like. You also have large thumb screws in here, which I see, and cable ties. So you have a lot of stuff that comes with this, which I really like. I really like that you can connect fans to this. That's a huge plus in my book. Get the power supply out, as well as we'll open the box of connectors here. Actually, we'll do the connectors last. We'll do the power supply right now. So one thing that I liked about this power supply when I saw it at CES is how it looks. It is awesome. So taking a look at the top here, you have a large cooling fan, and you have these silver fins that go across it. And I don't know if this video is doing this justice or not, but it just looks awesome. I mean, this is really, really sleek. It looks really good. On each side, you have a Be Quiet logo, and it says Dark Power Pro 550 watt, and it also lists the 80 plus gold, and that's on each side. So no matter what side you have this, how you have this mounted in your case, you should be able to see this big, large logo right there. On the top, you do have your input and output graphs, so you have all that information. And then on the back here, put it this way, you have your power connection as well as a power switch. And one thing to note is, normally this is all metal around here. This is actually like a rubberized plastic that is around here. So when you're installing this, it's going to be much more quiet than your normal power supply. This does have a honeycomb design as well for better airflow and things like that. Now this is semi-modular, so you're going to have some connections actually on the power, and this one actually is just your ATX power connection. That's it. That's all that's here. And what's really different about this one, it's sleeved all the way in, and you can actually see there's this rubber grommet here that's actually protecting the whole thing, which I do like. And then as far as your connections, everything is labeled here, as you can see, which I really like. So you have 4 large connections for PCI Express, 5 connections for your drives. Everything is labeled, which I do like as well. You have your CPU power connection, 4 fan connectors, and then this OCK, which we'll get into in the actual review. So I have all the cables out here, and there are quite a lot, especially for a 550 watt power supply. You do have a lot of cables here. One thing to mention about the cables is, I'll grab one right here. They are all sleeved, and they do have the heat shrink at the ends as well, which is nice. Also, they all are labeled. So on each end, you're gonna find what they actually are for. This is great, especially if you're a first-time builder. You may not know where certain things go. Everything is labeled But that is basically it for our unboxing and overview of the Dark Power Pro P10 from Be Quiet. Like I said, it is one of the sexiest power supplies I've seen. Looks really, really great. I can't wait to test it. I hope it's stable, because if it performs as good as it looks, it's gonna be an awesome power supply. So check back very soon on thinkcomputers.org for our full written review. And remember guys, if you like our unboxing videos, why don't you subscribe? Catch you guys later.